October is coming to a close, which means the end of the World Series, but this year there's plenty of baseball to see in November. The Premier 12 begins on November 2nd and goes on until the 17th. This is only the second time this event will take place. The first time was 4 years ago. South Korea came away with the gold, USA was runner-up, and Japan third. Active Major League players will not take part in this event, though several past players will. This tournament is a great chance to see prospects who haven't reached the Major League level yet. Many of those you see representing their country in November will be in Major League uniforms very soon. You'll also be able to see players from Japan and Korea who may already be Major League caliber but haven't been posted or reached free agency yet, or just have no interest in pursuing a Major League career. In this video, I'll give a short introduction to each team, the players, the coaches, and past performances. Then I'll explain how the tournament works, and I'll end the video with my predictions for the outcome of this event. Before I do that, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more international baseball videos from these 12 countries and so many more. Alright, now let's take a look at the countries participating in this year's Premier 12. Mexico finished 4th last time, just missing out on a medal. 2 players returned from that squad. One is closer Brennan Bernardino, who threw 5 2/3 scoreless innings and picked up 2 saves. The other is Juan Perez. He led all Mexican batters in the last Premier 12 with a .348 average. The team is ranked 6th and managed by Juan Gabriel Castro, who played a 17-year big league career. Team USA took home silver last time. 16 players from that team went on to play at the Major League level, though none of them have gone on to be stars yet. The best of that bunch would have to be Pirates second baseman Adam Frazier. This year's team includes 7 MLB Pipeline Top 100 prospects. Keep an eye on Angels prospect Joe Adell, a 20-year-old outfielder who is number 5 on that list. These prospects will be joined by ex-Major Leaguers Clayton Richard and Eric Kratz. The team was supposed to be managed by Joe Girardi, but he stepped down to pursue a Major League managing position. So the team will instead be managed by Scott Brocious, a former New York Yankees Gold Glove third baseman. Team USA is currently ranked 2nd. Netherlands was 7th in the last Premier 12, and with this lineup they could finish much higher. Former Major Leaguers Jair Jurgens, Sharon Martins, and Roger Bernardina will join some top-level minor league prospects. Among them are Rangers AA prospect Jeremy Profar, and AAA prospects Ray Patrick Ditter of the Braves and Chadwick Tromp from the Reds. Other players will mostly come from the Netherlands' own Honkbal Hoofdklasse Baseball League. Hensley Mullins is the manager. Joining him on his staff will be Dutch legends Andrew Jones and Bert Blyleven. Dominican Republic finished 11th last time. This time they'll try to do better, led by former Major Leaguers Irvin Santana, Neftali Feliz, and Eni Romero, as well as Mel Rojas Jr. of the KBO. Dominican Republic is currently ranked 12th, the lowest of all qualifying teams, and managed by Luis Rojas, a member of the Mets coaching staff. He's the son of Felipe Alou and the brother of Moises Alou. Mexico, USA, Netherlands, and Dominican Republic will compete in Group A in the opening round in Zapopan, Mexico, at the Estadio de Béisbol Charros de Jalisco. Group B will consist of Japan, Chinese Taipei, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico. These teams will play each other at 2 venues in Taiwan, Taichung Intercontinental Baseball Stadium and Taoyuan International Baseball Stadium. Let's talk about Japan first. Last time they were first in Group B standings, including wins over both Korea and USA, but lost in the semifinals to Korea and had to settle for bronze. That was a team that included Kenta Maeda and Shohei Ohtani. This time around, they will once again field an all-NPB roster. Several of those are returning members from the 2015 team. Among them are Hayato Sakamoto, Tetsuto Yamada, and Shogo Akiyama. Akiyama is now an international free agent, so he might be signing with a major league team this offseason. Japan is ranked number 1 in the world. They are managed by Atsunori Inaba, one of the best players in NPB in the last 20 years, and was a member of Japan's 2009 WBC championship team. Chinese Taipei, the host for Group B play, was eliminated in the group stage last time and finished 9th. 3 members of Chinese Taipei's roster play in the MLB system. Pitcher Hu Chi-wei has played at the major league level with the Rays 2 years ago, now in the Cubs farm system. The other 2 are Indians prospect Chang Xiaoqing and Diamondbacks prospect Lin Kai-wei. 4 members of their roster play in NPB. The remainder play in the country's own Chinese Professional Baseball League. Chinese Taipei is ranked 4th going into the Premier 12. Hong Yi-chung, manager of the reigning CPBL champion Lamigo Monkeys and the winningest manager in CPBL history, will be their manager. Venezuela was 10th overall in the last Premier 12. The roster includes 4 players with a good amount of major league experience: Henderson Alvarez, Williams Perez, Felix Dubron, and Miguel Sokolovich, 4 pitchers with a combined 18 years in Major League. Joining these Major League veterans are some young stars who will likely be in the big leagues very soon. Infielder Jackson Flores, and outfielder Manuel Melendez, and catcher Jose Godoy are the ones to watch. Venezuela is managed by Milwaukee Brewers first base coach Carlos Subero and is ranked 9th in the world. 11th ranked Puerto Rico will try to improve on an 8th place finish from last time. 6 players on their roster have played Major League Ball: Ivan De Jesus Jr., Ozzy Martinez, Jesmuel Valentin, Danny Ortiz, Fernando Cabrera, and Giovanni Soto. Almost every player on the roster is active in the Puerto Rican Winter League. Infielder Jack Lopez, an Atlanta Braves prospect, is one to watch for in the future. 2-time Major League MVP Juan Gonzalez leads this team as manager. The last 4 teams belong to Group C, and they will battle it out at the Golchok Sky Dome in Seoul, South Korea. That means reigning Premier 12 champions Korea will begin their title defense at home. It's an all-KBO roster for Korea. The best from the country's own professional baseball league are all there. 2-time KBO MVP and former Minnesota Twins first baseman Byung-ho Park led the league this year in home runs. Young Wee-ji was the batting champion and the leader in on-base percentage. Their ace is Young Hyung-jung, who is the ERA leader during the regular season. Kim Kyung-moon is the manager for Korea, ranked 3rd in the world going into this event. The exclusion of active Major League players could actually help Cuba here. They're used to playing without their major leaguers. And for this event, everyone else will have to as well. 5th-ranked Cuba, coming off a 6th-place finish 4 years ago, will be led offensively by Alfredo Despaigne, who hit 37 home runs this year with Japan Series champion, the SoftBank Hawks. He'll be joined by 3 other Cubans who play in Japan. 2 of them are Despaigne's teammates at SoftBank. A pair of promising young players from the Cuban League lead their pitching: starting pitcher Yariel Rodriguez and relief pitcher Yosimar Cosin. Cuba's manager is Miguel Boroto, manager of Toros de Camagüey in the Cuban League. 7th-ranked Australia is the lone newcomer to the Premier 12, though not a newcomer to international baseball. 18 players from their 2017 WBSC team are on this roster. 4 major leaguers are on the roster, including Travis Blackley and Luke Hughes. 3 prospects in the MLB system are there: Pirates infielder Robbie Glendinning, Phillies relief pitcher Josh Tolles, and Twins outfielder Aaron Whitefield. The rest mostly come from the Australian Baseball League. The Australian team is managed by former Milwaukee Brewers catcher David Nilsson. The last team on our list is 10th-ranked Canada. In the inaugural event, Canada surprised everyone by going undefeated in Group A and finishing 5th overall. The biggest news here was that Justin Morneau was coming out of retirement to represent Canada, but he has since been taken off the roster. So the star of the Canadian team will be Michael Saunders, a 2016 All-Star with the Blue Jays. He is one of 9 players with MLB experience. This event will likely be the last for NPB veteran pitcher Scott Matheson, who just announced his retirement after the Japan Series. Canada will be managed by former Blue Jays All-Star Ernie Whitt. He'll be joined on the coaching staff by 1997 NL MVP Larry Walker. The top 2 teams from each group advanced to the Super Round, played at Zozo Marine Stadium and Tokyo Dome in Japan. In the Super Round, teams will play the 4 teams from the other 2 groups, but not the team from their own group. Upon completion of the Super Round, the top 2 teams play in the championship. The next 2 play for 3rd, and the bottom 2 go home. Top prize is $1.5 million for first place, half of that for second place. The top team from the Americas earns a spot in next summer's Olympics. Same for the top Asian team, not including Japan, which automatically qualifies as host of the games. These sort of events are really hard to predict. You've got rosters full of players who've never played with each other before and a manager they've never met. Anything could happen, but I'll try to make a good guess. Here it goes. USA will win Group A. They're the most talented team in this group, and that'll be enough. Netherlands will edge out Mexico for the final spot. It'll be close, but looks to me like Netherlands is bringing more into this tournament. Japan will easily win Group B. With MLB out of the equation, NPB becomes the top baseball league, and Japan certainly has the best from that league. Venezuela and Puerto Rico have Chinese Taipei beat when it comes to talent, and if they were playing in any other part of the world, I'd pick one of them to advance. But Chinese Taipei is always tough at home, and Caribbean teams always have a tough time adapting to the different atmosphere. In Group C, Korea will come out playing hard in defense of their title, but Cuba will be just as good. Canada's got talent, but Cuba and Korea play better as a team. Australia doesn't have enough to compete with the other 3. In the Super Round, Taiwan and Netherlands will get eliminated. Japan will continue its dominance. Cuba will upset USA and advance to the finals. The 3rd place match will be a rematch of the last Premier 12's final between USA and Korea, only this time USA comes out on top and grabs the bronze. In the championship game, top-ranked and playing at home, Japan will win the gold. That's all I've got. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.